Hello guys and girls, welcome. This is Dr. Dre, and in this video I would like to talk about the individual missions, this time for heavy tanks. So pretty much what changes from the Stuk to the Objective 60 is the difficulty, but the nature of the mission remains the same. So for example, destroy an enemy vehicle causes at least 1000 HP of damage, and let's take a look at the same mission for the T-55. So destroy 3 enemy vehicles and cause 3000 damage. So yeah, the requirements tripled, but it's pretty much the same thing. So okay, let's go through the missions. So destroy an enemy vehicle cause at least 1000 HP of damage. So for this, even a KV-1 can do 1000 HP of damage. Quite easy. If you are on the HTC, it will be 2000 damage on 2 vehicles. So yeah, as you go through the individual missions, like if you are on the HTC or the T-55A, it will become increasingly difficult, and it will be easier to do the mission in a higher tier tank. For example, 3000 HP of damage. Well, yeah, I've done that in a KV-1 sometimes, 3000 HP of damage, but that was like one in I don't know how many games. So that is not realistic, and you can do 3000 damage in, for example, tier 9 tank really easy. In a tier 8, oh, it will be a bit harder, but yeah, tier 8 and tier 9 and tier 10 are the safe bets for the missions for the T-55A, for example. So any mission that doesn't have a goal to reach HP, so for example, this one it has an HP goal. So this one you will need a higher tier vehicle or a high tier vehicle. Any mission that doesn't have such a goal, like destroy 3 vehicles and destroy modules, like this is easier achieved in a lower tier tank usually. I have done this in the FCM, for example, to destroy the modules. I was just shooting some scout with HE and I was hurting him a lot. So okay, first mission, not really hard. It can be done in anything, especially for the Stuk, even in a KV-1. For the concept, tier 7, tier 8 tank will do good. For the T-55A, something higher will work. Point blank shooting. Destroy an enemy vehicle from a distance of 100 meters or less. So this is pretty much the same as the first mission. Again, a KV-1 can do this as well, but it will be easier to do it in something that is a higher tier than the tier 5, for example. Omnivorous. Destroy 2 enemy vehicles. Destroy 2 vehicles of different types. 1000 damage again. So the same as the first 2 missions, pretty much. You just have to. Yeah, usually you destroy 2 enemy vehicles in one fight if you are having an average fight, and 2 different types. It's doable. If you like, for example, if this is a heavy tank, you kill a heavy, and usually some tank destroyers are coming with them, so 2 different types, not that hard. All this mission, especially for the Stuk, 1000 HP is doable even in a tier 5. The higher the tier of your vehicle, it will be easier to achieve this. Hit them where it hurts. Destroy 1 internal module and knock out a crew member. Survive the battle, win the battle. So this doesn't have an HP goal or something. It can be done even in a tier 4. So you usually destroy some module if you penetrate a tank, or knock out the crew member if you shoot at the turret. Usually you will take out the loader or the commander, or if you shoot the commander's cupola. So not that hard for the Stuk. For the other tanks it will become increasingly difficult. More modules, more crew members. But if there is no goal to like bring certain amount of hit points from the battle, for example, you have to deal 3000 damage or something. So you can use a lower tire vehicle really easy. Weighty argument. Be among the top 3 players on your team by damage cost. So this can be done in anything. You don't have to do you don't have to deal a certain amount of damage. So a KV1 or something will work really great for this. Let's see if we compare it. Weighty argument. Finish the battle as the top player on your team by damage cost and survive the battle, and you can do it in a tier 6. So this tier 6 limits you to something like an M6 or some other KV85 for example, but if for the HTC you can still do it in the KV1 and it will be all good. Heavy target. Destroy 2 enemy heavy tanks, survive the battle. Again, no requirements to reach some damage levels. Anything will work. KV1 or for the T55A, KV85 will work just great for this mission. A relentless raid. Participated in a successful capture of the enemy base, cause at least 1000 HP of damage. So this is a bit tricky, like it's not hard, but you have to do 2 objectives. So capping does not occur in every game. I mean, not every game is won by capping, so you have to be more patient in this, and you have to also deal damage. I have used for the Stuk, I have used the KV2, and for the other ones, I think I was driving the M103 Tier 9 American heavy tank. So for the Stuk, it will be easy in a tier 6 heavy tank, I think, and for the other ones, something higher than that. With guns blazing, cause at least 1000 HP of damage to enemy heavy tanks and destroy 2 enemy vehicles. So if you are driving a heavy tank, you will usually meet heavy tanks on some corner, or so doesn't matter if this is 1000 HP to heavy tanks, because you will most likely shoot heavy tanks. So this can be done. Even a KV1 will work for that. Tier 4 not really, because in a tier 4 heavy tank like 1000 HP of damage can be done, but it will be like painful to do. So a tier 5 or something higher will be good for this. If you have for example, tier 9, tier 10, 1000 damage is nothing, and you just have to kill destroy 2 enemy vehicles to reach the secondary. Crushing blow. Destroy an enemy vehicle by ramming, win the battle. So again, you don't have to do any HP goal. I have used the AMX 5100 for this, as the AMX 5100 is really fast and it weighs 50 tons. So I have used this one for the ramming mission for the Stuk and for the T28 HTC. For the T55A, I have used the FCM, I think, which works exactly the same as the 5100. But with the 5100, you have the option to shoot a few times if your enemy has, for example, 1000 HP, and you know you will ram him, for example, for 300 or 200 if you are really going like at maximum speed, and that is like a medium tank tier 6. For example, so you even have the luxury to take as many hit points from him as you want with the clip. So I remember a mission for the T28 HTC. I rammed it was a Sherman tier 6, and he had like 1000 HP, so I shot him twice and rammed him for the rest of his HP. Okay, mission number 10, target acquired, cause at least 1000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles at close range. So up to your view range, which is pretty much like if your view range up to view range of your vehicle. So they have to be within like 445 meters away from you, not I don't know if you can, yeah, you can hit like vehicles outside of your view range, but this is pretty much, I don't know what they mean in up to your view range, because if you see them, they are in your view range, so cause 1000 HP of damage to enemy vehicles that you see pretty much would be the correct translation, I think. Mission 11, not even a scratch, cause at least 1000 HP of damage and the end of the battle, have no knocked out crew members. Okay, this one is not really difficult, but even a damaged track at the end won't allow you to do the mission, so just play carefully, deal the damage, and at the end of the battle just repair all modules. So if you have even a track, I don't mean you are detracked, but you have a track damage and the track is yellow, so just repair the track and it will be mission done. Also, if you have a higher tire vehicle, it will be easier if you have, for example, a tire 7 or something. I mean, it can be done even in a KV1 as well, but something higher will work better for this. Sturdy armor. Damage blocked by your armor must be equal or exceed the HP of your vehicle, cause at least 1000 HP of damage. So this one is a bit tricky. It can be done in the KV1. This mission is also bugged, I think, because I was trying to do that in the KV220, which has 690 hit points, and I have blocked like 2000 hit points with the KV220. Churchills were shooting at me, not panning me, and I have done the 1000 damage. I have blocked 2000 HP, and the mission didn't count. And the KV220 is above tier 4, so there is some bug for some vehicles. At least I couldn't do it in the KV220 for some reason, but in a KV1 this should be doable. But I have done it in the German VK, which is pretty much the best vehicle to do any blocking missions, because this armor of this thingy is really great. Frontal armor cannot be penned like with guns up to 300 penetration. You can angle with this, you can like rush into flanks. I mean, I feel more comfy with this thing than with the IS-7 going somewhere. So yeah, the VK is really a good machine. Also for the T-55A, sturdy armor. I didn't win the battle, it seems, so because I don't have the secondary. But damage blocked by armor must be at least triple the HP of your vehicle, and you have to deal 2000. So I have again used the VK, trusty VK, and I have blocked. The VK has 1950 hit points, so I have blocked like 6000 damage, and I have dealt 2000. So the VK is good to block the damage by armor. I don't think it would be like easy to do it. Yeah, with the IS-7 or something, but I have played the IS-7 and like everyone is shooting heat. You cannot really go hull down in every position, so it is tricky. With the VK it works every time. You don't really have like weak spots, at least players are not shooting at them, so the VK is really nice for it. So that was the armor. Storm the defense. Join a battle as a platoon of heavy tanks. Blah blah blah. Destroy an enemy vehicle. During the first 5 minutes. So this is really easy for the Stuk. For the T-55A, it will become more difficult. Destroy 3 enemy vehicles during the 5. Well, still not something that can be done. So. Also, that you don't have to deal any HP mission, so even a KV platoon of KV1s will do it really easy. Platoon Assault. As a platoon, destroy 3 enemy vehicles of 2 different types, so pretty much a variation of the previous mission. Again, you have no requirements here to deal any damage, so KV1s or something like that will work really great. You don't know if you will, or your favorite heavy tank, just have to kill 3 guys and 2 different types. It will become harder at as you progress through the missions, but even at the T-55A, if you have to kill like 7 vehicles of 3 different classes, I think. So yeah, it's more difficult, but still doable, I think. I mean, especially this one, 3 enemy vehicles and 2 different types if you are in a platoon shouldn't be really a problem. This mission will be probably a problem. Damage caused, damage received and damage blocked by armor must be total at least 8000 HP. So yeah, you cannot like cheat or use a lower tier vehicle for this one. You will need something really good. I mean, don't know if it can be done in a tier 8, probably, but tier 9 and above, you can do it easy. Like with the VK or something that has good armor, VK for example, even the M103 if you play through the tier E75, obviously. IS3 probably, IS3 can block a shitload if you play it correctly. I have blocked like 5000 in some games with the IS3, and yeah, if you lose HP, because even your HP of your tank counts. So for example, let's take the VK into consideration. If they kill you at the end of the battle, you already have like 2000 HP done towards the mission, so you have to do 6k. Let's say you block 3000 or 4000 in the VK, which shouldn't be that much of a problem, and then you have to do like 3000 damage, something like that. Depends on how much you block. So if you split, let's say the 6000, you block 4, then you deal 2, or you block more and deal less damage, or you deal more damage and block less, but it's really doable in the VK. Again, I have done this in the VK for the concept, but here it is a bit harder. You have to deal 12,000 or 12,000 combined. So pretty much if I would do this in a VK, which has like 2000 HP of hit points, so if I die, if I see the conditions are going towards the winning of the battle, and then I die somewhere. I mean, I do not die like how do you say it? Because I want to, but I will give away my HP in the fight, and that is already 2000 HP towards the mission, so I have to deal 10,000 something. So block 5000 and deal 5000 damage. That would work, and that would complete the mission. My ace tanker in the VK was like 6,800 damage dealt and 6000 damage blocked. So even without losing the HP on the tank, so without dying, I would do the mission. But I didn't play much for the T-55A, so I'm still waiting to do it. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the heavy missions. So thanks for watching, and see you in some next video. Bye bye.